Antes de começar, eu tava na casa do Sam e a gente...
Tô aqui, cheguei em São Francisco ontem. Ontem eu cheguei e fui direto pro escritório. Aí do escritório a gente veio pra cá. Hoje a gente vai pra um hackathon, que é o founder do GitHub que tá organizando. Vai ter alguns podcasts que o Sam vai fazer com o founder do GitHub. E aí eles vão alinhar como que vai funcionar esses episódios do podcast. E ele vai levar, pessoas importantes, pessoas famosas no ramo de tecnologia, né? O criador do OpenCloud. A gente vai gravar podcast com ele. Todos vai ser com o founder do GitHub participando. Então, eu acho que ele já investiu. Não sei se ele investiu ou vai investir na empresa que a gente trabalha. Então a gente tem relacionamento com ele. E hoje vai ser o hackathon que ele está organizando, vai ser legal.
Já acordou cedo, entramos no carro do Lucas, não sabia exatamente como que ia ser o hackathon, eu não tinha ideia de como ia ser o hackathon. O que eu sabia é que ia ser lá no escritório do dono do GitHub.
Where are we going now? The lighthouse?
That's our...
Aí a gente chegou e era um lugar assim muito bonito. Era uma casona, gigante. Então era uma casona muito bonita, clássica. Porque as coisas
a
gente chegou, tinha uma moça, são caras lá, que recebeu a gente na casa. Aí ela identificou a gente chegou. E aí eu tava me situando lá, como que era o lugar. Então eu imaginando que seria um hackathon normal. Eu não fui em tantos hackathons, mas no que eu participei, o pessoal, ele dava um desafio e você tinha que cumprir aquele desafio. Então, você pode fazer em equipe ou você pode fazer solo, mas tem um objetivo e você cumpre o objetivo. O ponto central do que estava sendo discutido era o que você está fazendo, você que faz parte dessa comunidade seleta, o que você está fazendo com ela? Como que está sendo, como que você está usando na sua empresa, que resultado que você está tendo. Então é mais um grupo de confiança onde eu posso compartilhar o que eu estou fazendo, compartilhar os meus aprendizados, e eu sei que essa informação está vindo de uma fonte confiável. Então eu sei que isso aqui não é bullshit, não é hype, não é trend, não é para ganhar views, de fato eu estou fazendo isso na minha empresa, aqui são os meus resultados. Então foi uma sessão para discutir de fato o que as pessoas estão fazendo, que funciona. Eu apresentei os meus aprendizados. Então, eu tenho um gestor de agentes. Eu apresentei como que a pessoa sai de 4 ou 8 agentes para ter 10, 20 agentes de A. E quais são os problemas que ela vai encontrar quando faz isso.
Hey all, so I'm Daniel. I shared a little bit about me. I'm from Brazil, and I didn't prepare a presentation, but I want to share a little bit of my experience working with AI, all the failures, so you don't repeat the same mistakes that I did. I shared that I was able to get really good at spending tokens and burning tokens, and this way is by managing multiple teams of agents. So at first I started with only one terminal window and chatting with that agent and okay, the agent's working, what are you doing? You're idle. So you create another window up to the point where you have 10 different cloud sessions running, and you need to manage all of them doing, so you make sure that everyone's working. Maybe if you can go to 12 or 20 agents doing that, that's pretty hard. So I built a system where I have my boss that manages the agents for me. So instead of me talking with 10 or 20 agents, I talk with one, and this one guy manages everyone, and he's able to send messages to each agent, and when they're done, the subhook sends the message back to the boss, and the boss makes sure that everyone's working. There's a problem there. What are all these agents building? Is it what I want? Boss has a little bit of context about what I care, because it has its own wiki that's every time a few turns pass, it writes back to the wiki, so we have this memory. But even though it doesn't know what I want, so the first thing is there's no way you can run 10s or 20 agents to build stuff to you that is going to be actually useful unless it's really clear what you want. So the first challenge, how you make clear what you want? That's an open question. So you need to figure out this first. And then after you figure out what you want to build, you need to figure out how am I going to verify that this works? I cannot me as a human, I cannot be in the hotspot that verify what the agent built and if this is wrong or right, and if I can prove that agent to proceed to the next step. That's not humanly possible. There's no way you can like run a company like where you have a team of people working under you. So you need to figure out what to build, what is important to you, and how to verify that.
Então, agora está público no GitHub, chama My People. Uma parte da minha apresentação foi o My People, de como você gerencia os agentes, e a segunda parte da minha apresentação foi sobre o Spec Manifesto. Então, como que vai ser o software do futuro?
A Spec Manifesto. So I was chatting with my agents, like brain dumping this concept that I'm calling Spec Manifesto. And what this does, instead of like software being this software, like the repository with all the lines of code that people contributed, that's not what I want to call software. What I want to call software is the spec that defines that software. And if I'm able to pass this spec to a fresh engineer that does not have access to the code base, and this engineer is able to reproduce that thing and implement that, that is the software. So the software is not this software anymore, it's the spec that defines what that software do. And the problem that we solve with that is that now it's really clear what I want this software to do for me and how to verify. And how can I verify if this thing is doing what I want it to do? Because if I have another fresh engineer that reads the spec and have access to the software running and go over each feature that I specified there and test it, it verifies that the spec matches the software that is running, and thus it's working, it's all good. Like you can proceed to the next thing because it is passing. So until like we can have this level of definition of the software so the agents can go crazy and build that stuff, there's no way for you to run like multiple AI agents and expect to receive like quality result. And there's no way for you to leave your agents running like overnight and expect to have something like really good when you wake up until you have this Spec Manifesto thing. And a quick, like really simple example is like, okay, my spec defines that my software has a login page. So how do my agent verifies that? It opens the browser, accesses the page, checks there is a login page, it clicks to the Google Auth button, it's able to log in the page and do whatever it can do after this done. And if I have like a screen recording of the agent doing this test and like maybe a few screenshots in like a pull request, I know that the agent implemented what was necessary to implement, and I know it's working because I have a video showing the user journey on that software that matches the spec that defines that feature, implemented and running. So I think this is like my dream. Like I can brain dump, I can brainstorm with the agent, we come up with the spec, and it can implement that and verify it works. I was not able to achieve this level of team, but I'm every day iterating on that, and that's what I'm calling my Tmux boss, because I manage my agents with Tmux. And like every time Sam wants me to build something, he says like, hey, talk to your people to do that thing. So I'm changing the name of the project to be like Tmux boss, because there was a boss and it was running on Tmux, to be my people, and my people is who I talk to ship stuff for me. So that is one idea, is my people. And
So I have some toys for you.
oh yeah.
A couple of things that we open source this week, and a couple of older things I can point you at that we can
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
interrupting you.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. So this is my people with Spec Manifesto. And this was more about Spec Manifesto and a little bit about my people. The way I was able to implement it, first I started using ZLJ. Like, ZLJ is really beautiful. You can scroll, you can select to copy like really well. And then I thought, well, the way I communicate with my agents and the agents that I care about that can do useful stuff for me, all of them are running on a terminal. There's no like beautiful UI, there's no like systems, like they are in the terminal, they have access to my computer and they can do stuff for me. So I don't think it's useful for you to develop agents or work on agents that are not running on the terminal, because all of these different companies like Anthropic, OpenAI, Gemini, they're going to build like this type of agents that run in the terminal, at least for now. So I want to be able to interact in the terminal. So what if I tell to my agent, hey, that's how I type in the terminal. If you want to talk with any agent, you just need to send a message in the terminal. The agent X is running on terminal X. You can talk to it. You can pick at the terminal and you know its response. So if I teach this like send message read content on terminal. Now I have an agent that can spawn like tens of or hundreds of different agents and like be communicating with them. And if they receive a notification when their agents are idle, well, this boss can manage a team of multiple agents for me. The only, so my attempt to implement that was using ZLJ. Didn't work because it was flaky. Sometimes I would run the send command, it will fail. And then the boss thinks, okay, I told this agent to work on that. And the message was not delivered, so that was the first pain. Then I changed to Tmux, was much more reliable. I'm still facing issues there. So my next approach, I was thinking, okay, what if I run my own terminal so that I for sure I know like what is the content on the screen. I know if the agent is idle, if the agent is working, if there's some update that. And this way, I don't need to rely on any type of stop hook from Codex or from Claude. And essentially, I could run any agent that runs on a terminal. I could leverage it. I could work with it because as long as the way to interact is typing into terminal and reading whatever is on the screen, this level of abstraction of like owning the terminal would allow me to run any agent. So this will be, I guess, a next version of my people. And yeah, if I'm able to run tens or hundreds of agents, and it's really clear how to implement software and how to verify what is done that actually is testing the user journey. And parentheses here, like agents really like to create like unit tests, integration tests. You could have like 50 or 100 unit tests, and this doesn't mean that the software is working. But for me, what works is like, okay, if I see the agent doing what the user will do, I believe that this thing is working, at least like for that feature. If we have like the coverage for all the features that we support in the software and the agent is testing this, all the different user journeys that we have, yeah, my software is working because that's it. So my people with Spec Manifesto, if we could have this like working in our real world, like this would be my dream come true, because I would just like give different types of ideas, like different projects, and like let it there running and see them implementing it.
Am I understanding? Because I saw a prototype of this, and let me just make sure I'm understanding it correctly. It's like, so instead of interacting with the coder, you define the success criteria, and that's where we as humans live. And then you have two autonomous teams. One that is testing those success criteria against the state of the project, the world, like using DTU. And then the other that's just working through a backlog of discrepancies. And so the success criteria is the spec, you're living in that. It's almost like Obsidian or some sort of Wikipedia for like the definition of your product. And you just edit there, and then the teams identify the delta, and then build and iterate. And so you can then scale as many teams as you want against that problem as you'd like.
Yeah. And I could throw away the current software, because the software is not the software, it's the spec. I could rewrite in Rust, in Go, in Python, in whatever, and see which one is better, or have different work trees. And one of the ideas is like, okay, what is an agent? So in Cloud, I can have my .cloud and my skills folders, and if I spawn a cloud in that path, this means that's my agent. I could define the agents MD for Codex. What does it mean to have like multiple variations of agents? So what if I could just spawn like 10 different work trees with 10 different .cloud configs, maybe one a little bit different from each other, so I have like 10 different variations and have them working the same task, and see like which change in the definition of that agent yields the best software for me. And this way I could leave this running and having them evolve and pick like the traits from the Cloud MD definition that I put there, and essentially like this would be like the auto research loop from Andrzej Karpathy working with my agents. And the way to verify is like, I know what the software looks like because this spec is defined, so if I have 10 different people implement, I can check like what is faster, who writes like less amount of code, or like, so these are all different ideas that I like.
We'll go to the get the board, write it up there. Are we okay to go a couple more? We can eat lunch and listen too. You good? Okay, keep going. All right. Keep going. Beautiful stories, everybody. Daniel, thank you. want the grumpy.
No, we're good.
You get hangry or sleepy? Yeah, you'll be sleepy after lunch.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so I'm at that age where I have to like, I need bifocal by some age. All right. I think we're going to use our computers fundamentally broken, and I'm going to solve the problem.
E essa apresentação que eu dei sobre o Spec Manifesto é o que aconteceu de, tipo, a nossa empresa, a empresa que eu trabalho, mudar como que a nossa empresa funciona por causa dessa palestra. Então, foi bem legal, porque não foi só a minha empresa, foi tipo, algum tempo depois, alguns dias depois, o cara do GitHub e o David estavam só falando sobre Spec. Eu acho que tem muita coisa que as pessoas não perceberam. Eu quero que as pessoas abram a cabeça, pensem no futuro que hoje não faz sentido, mas que vai acontecer, você querendo ou não, o futuro vai chegar, você vai ter que se preparar, e você pode tomar a decisão hoje de se preparar para o futuro, ou não, ou viver do jeito que você acha que vive. Então tem tanta gente que deve programar manualmente, tem tanta gente que não tá, que não investiu num plano de por medo, ou por algum motivo não tá aproveitando, não tá usando, já tá para trás. Então, se vocês puderem assistir esse vlog, ver os lugares que eu tive acesso, ver as pessoas que eu pude conversar, entender o que eu tô te falando, que o futuro de software, o software vai virar uma commodity, qualquer pessoa vai conseguir gerar as coisas com IA. Então, o seu diferencial não é mais só você saber criar software, você tem que se preparar para isso e usar o máximo que você conseguir de ferramenta que tem de IA hoje. Virar não um especialista, mas de fato você saber como é um engenheiro de software de 2026, como vai ser um de 2030. E sempre tá mirando no de 2030 e não no de 2022. É isso. Então, por exemplo, quando eu estava fazendo live aqui, que o Cloud Code tinha acabado de sair, então eu acho que 1 ano atrás já, que eu fazia live e falava, pessoal, você tem que usar Cloud Code, nas suas skills, vocês têm que aprender a usar skills, tem que criar seu fluxo, tem que personalizar, tem que botar os agentes para trabalhar. 1 ano atrás. Hoje isso é comum. Você usa Cloud Code, beleza, as empresas estão usando e tal. Mas, faz 1 ano que eu tô falando disso. Então hoje eu tô falando, o futuro vai ser diferente. Software não é o diferencial mais. Você tem que se preparar para o futuro. Então, pensem nisso. Essa é a mensagem.